What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Today's with Wade. Just going to get my dad life hat because today we're going over Trimester 3, everything that happened in that. I was quite motivated to make this video because there's not long to go now. We've probably got about a week left before we will have the baby. So it's time to get into it and make this video. So starting off with week 28, it was Christmas week and Holly had really good energy. We had a great Christmas and we managed to do a lot of the furniture building. As you can see to the right of me, we have the chest of drawers. That was quite fun to make. Wasn't the most easiest thing to do because the drawers were actually quite finicky in the sense that the rails on the side that held the drawers in weren't really drilled in the right spots. So there was a lot of rubbing with the other drawers. It just wasn't smooth. So I had to really sit down and try and fix that. When you fix one drawer, then the other one would start mucking up and then the other one would start mucking up. So it was just it was a bit of a Rubik's Cube to try and solve, but we got there in the end. We did the cot as well. That was quite easy to put together, but it was quite hard to get rid of all the cardboard as well. We had to I had to get a Stanley knife and chop them up into little bits and put them into the recycle bin over the course of a couple weeks. But we got there. But after that, we had our nice baby moon. We went to some eco lodges in the hills. Very nice to get away. Had a spa in our area as well, coupled with just a nice view of the bushland, private. There was a lot of bugs. There was a lot of bugs in the rooms. There was spiders everywhere. But you can't win it. You can't win them all, can you? I did have to kill a few. I'm not really a fan of killing insects, but sometimes when they're in your home, you've got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? So that was pretty much it. We had a lot of nice walks, nice lunches. It's funny, the hills are just a hop, step and a jump away from the city, but it just feels like you're on holiday when you're there. So I really enjoy the Perth Hills. If you ever come to Perth, definitely check out the Swan Valley. So after that, it was Holly's birthday. So we had a good time there. That we had to install the car seat or get the car seat installed. We got one of the technicians at Baby Bunting to do that, and they gave us a quick rundown on how to operate the seat. But yeah, it looked like it was too hard basket to try and fit ourselves. And just for the first child being so new, we just wanted to get a professional to put it in so we know it's done well and we don't need to worry if anything flying off on the way home from the hospital. So after that, we were quite fortunate because we're going private, and we were quite fortunate that our hospital did a lot of free classes. So which included the birthing class that went for the whole day on a Saturday, which was pretty rough in terms of not really having a weekend that weekend, but it was all good. There was a lot of information thrown at you. There was a lot of biology, but it was quite good in the sense that I now know a lot about pregnancy. And I remember before going through all this, people talking about pregnancy and trimesters and weeks, and they had all these pregnancy terms that I've never heard before. So after the class, I was brought up to speed and I knew what everyone was talking about. But we were lucky enough to meet some people there. I highly recommend that you go to these classes. There's the breastfeeding classes, which, by the way, I just thought that it was such a straightforward thing, breastfeeding, just pop it in their mouth and away you go. But no, there's an actual process to it and it can be quite hard. So who would have thought? And then we had the St. John of God First Aid course, which was really good. They have a app that they get you to download, and there's a lot of information in there. So it was well worth the download. A bit hesitant about downloading apps on my phone. Just don't want to install anything unnecessary. But after that class, it was very good value. So yeah, highly recommend going to those classes, and there's morning tea and there's breaks. So I highly recommend mingling with some of the couples. We had a quick chat to one, and yeah, it's just good to, keep in touch, and because you guys are both going through the same thing around the same time, and you never know where that friendship could lead to. You guys might be lifelong friends. All it took was a little conversation at morning tea at a random birthing class. So it was week 34. We're packing the hospital bags. Holly was nice enough to pack me a labor snack survival kit, which consisted of chocolates, jerky, lollies, nuts, pretzels, just all sorts of snacks. Can't wait to get into those. Looks really nice. Then we had Holly having quite a hard time with her energy levels, feeling tired, uncomfortable, pain all over, clothes not fitting, difficulty sleeping, having to get up and go to the toilet. So that happened around week 35, and that pretty much has been the same all the way through. And currently we are at 39 weeks. As I record this video, at the recording of this video, she's having trouble struggling to sit up because the baby's legs are quite high, the head is low. But it's just extremely exciting knowing that it could be any day now. And we just wanted to do a few things around the house to make sure that the baby has a smooth transition. We wanted to clean the cars, have a nice haircut. You don't want the baby coming out and seeing you with a not so flash haircut and just looking like a slob. They're like, oh, that's my parents. That's great. Get to see them and they're looking like that. So we wanted to make sure we're looking really good for the baby. But that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to throw some B-roll up right now of Holly's lovely TikTok of the nursery. Done a really good job in this room. This is such a nice little environment, and we're going to really enjoy raising the baby in this room. So that's pretty much all I've got for you guys today. Trimester 3. It's hard to believe that it's pretty much over. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching and coming along with us on the Trimester series. We'll be sure to give you guys updates on anything that happens as the baby comes along. And question for you guys, let me know where you guys are at. If you've had a couple kids, if you're pregnant at the moment, or maybe you just don't want kids, maybe you can just let me know in the comments below, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give us a like if you liked the video, and hit subscribe so you don't miss one coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.